Hello guys, welcome to the channel, and today I'm here to showcase the Fiendlink Infernity variant post Infinite Forbidden. I've been topping locals every week with it since it came out with all different versions, but with this one I've had the most success. It's the 50 card variant that I've cooked up, and I also have a 43 version that I also really like, but I first wanted to show this because I really find this one the best. Without further ado, shoutouts to the Infernity Discord, of course. And I just want to say that my engravers were stuck in Hungary, so they are proxies. I've been proxying them at locals too every week, but they should arrive Monday or Tuesday since there were trafficking problems. So I hope you all don't mind. Let's just get started. For the Infernity names, we play the two Archfiend, of course, the Necromancer, Sage, and Mirage. I don't really have to explain it since I've done that every Fiendlink deck profile, but two Archfiend because you search the second one of Mookraker, and then you can revive the other Archfiend deck in order to just end on the second barrier. Necromancer because it's necessary for the combo. Sage 2, and Mirage has insane synergy with the deck since it's a Dark Fiend with 0 attack and 0 defense. So you can even keep recycling it, and then in the grind game you always have an extra launcher in the form of Mirage. Then for the Yubel cards, Terror Incarnate and Yubel, of course. They've become so much better since Phantom, of course, and you don't need more because you will break him more. 2 Spirit, insane card. It's just an insane card. You need 2, not 1, not 3, because 3 is bricky then, but 2. Then now we play 2 Samsara because it can be easily accessed with the Fiendsmith engine and every other card in your deck. And I really prefer Beckoning Beast now over this as your normal summon, but still an insane card. And the 2 Skirmer because it's an extender, and if you open it, it's always insane. It has so much, and 2 because for the grind game you really want the second one. Then for the Fiendsmith cards, we have the beautiful Fiendsmith Engraver. Not much to say about this card except that it's broken. Play 3 if you have the budget. And the Wandery because it's basically a Fiendsmith card and you search it off tracked like every other Fiendsmith deck. Then for the other Fiends, 3 Beckoning Beast. It's literally your best normal summon. I really love this card. It's also a 1 card combo now, and it makes his deck insane, always has been since the start of Fiendlink Infernity. Then Sharvara, because you search it off Yama and it's an insane card, bring him back to 3. And an old friend visits the deck too, it's Stygian Street Patrol. I've tested around with him and I really like the card since sometimes you open 2 Archfiend or other Infernity names, and then you can just send this of Beatrice, or you can then you can just special summon a Fiend with 2 key or lower attack, even Yubel monster, so it's actually pretty insane. Then for spells, I play 1 Reaper and 1 Launcher, best cards. Launcher went back to 3 in Master Duel, so you know what that means. So he's coming back, he's really coming back. And Reaper because you need 1. Amazing extender. Then for the Yubel cards, 3 Nightmare Throne, it's a 1 card combo and everything about the card is crazy, so play 3. 2 Nightmare Pain. Some people in the Discord were talking about playing 1, but that's just really bad because you need the 2. Because if the other one gets removed, then you don't have a Nightmare Pain anymore. And this is basically the win con of OTKing with the deck. And it's an amazing card to open, so I don't know why not play 2. 3 is just too much because you will brick in 2, but 2 is just the perfect ratio for it. Then the one of Tract for the Fiendsmith engine, insane card. 3 Spirit Gates, because it's also a 1 card combo just like Beckoning Beast, and the card is just insane. Then for some normal spells we have 2 Rise Map, because this searches Beckoning Beast and Lotus, and 2 is a perfect ratio for it, and yeah, it's really good for the deck. Then 1 Terraforming and 1 Foolish. Terraforming in order to search your Nightmare Throne, and Foolish in order to send Yubel. You can send Yubel names with it, you can send Infernity names with it, you can send Stygian with it. You can just send every card from the deck to the graveyard and then just go full combo. And then a spicy tech for the deck is Set Rotation with Secret Village of the Spellcasters. Because you really want your field spell, so Set Rotations help you get Nightmare Throne, and you can set Secret Village to your opponent's side of the field in order to not let them use a field spell. So example for the Fiendlink matchup, you know they want Nightmare Throne, so you just do Set Rotation, set Secret Village. And then because Fiendlink deck doesn't play any spellcasters, they cannot activate their field spell at all, because if they flip Secret Village, they cannot activate any spell. Same for Snake Eyes and other meta decks. This card is really bonkers. Shout out to my little brother, the Dino player, for playing this card in his deck, and it wanted to for me to try it too, and it's actually pretty insane. Then for traps, 2 barrier, because yeah, I cannot express how insane this card is. It's not once per turn, it's an Omni Negate. It helps the Yubel part of the deck a lot, because Yubel loses to board breakers, and this card negates all the board breakers. So no board breakers against you, and then you just win. If you go first, you win. Then for non-engine, 2 talents, 3 Droplet, 1 called by. Droplet for going second, of course, and talents and called by for going first. You really want to stop that hand trap, and you really want to keep playing with talents or get knowledge about your opponent's hands. The card has always been bonkers. Same for Droplet. 3 Imperm, because it's the hand trap Infernity can run, and everything is great about the card, except if it is used against you, of course. Then for the extra deck, I play 2 Phantom, because it's such an insane card, and sometimes in the same turn, if the first gets outed, you just summon another one. I don't know why this card isn't once per turn, but yeah, why not? 1 Necroquip Princess. This is better than Fiendsmith Sequence and the level 6 Fusion Fiendsmith, because it gives you more extra deck space, because this extra deck is really tight. And yeah, this just does the job for Infernity better because of the tight extra deck. We'll showcase in the new combo video that I will post, and in the Fiendlink Infernity guide. Then for Xyz monsters, 1 Verudress, 1 Beatrice, and 1 Wave King. Verudress because it's such an insane card and you can end pretty easily on it, of course, and it's an Omni Negate. also a good OTK enabler. Beatrice for if your sprint combo gets negated, you just go with the Fiendsmith cards to Beatrice. Or you can, if your hand is too clogged up with cards, you can just send with this Stygian, of course, like explained. And Wave King is here because if you know your opponent has Nip, then make this with the Fiendsmith cards. And yeah, that for that you use it, of course. Then for Synchro, 1 Chaos Angel, because Archfiend plus Engraver makes this. And it has both effects, because Engraver is a light and Archfiend is a dark. So you have both effects, and it's great to set up on your first turn. But it's even better going second, because it's a board breaker and it's not easy to out. Then for Link monsters, 1 Apollosa, 1 Sprint, 1 Muckraker, 1 Cross Sheep, Yama, Super Producer, Moon, and Requiem. You end on a format Apo, you send your Sage with Sprint in order to, you all know the combos that I've posted. Muckraker is insane, even she has a board breaker negation effect, and that's really good in this format. So always end on this, and it helps you get the second barrier. Cross Sheep in order to extend further when she points to Phantom of Yubel. Yama, yeah, it's just Yama, insane card. Same for Super Producer, for Infernity. These are the Infernity links we are missing. And Moonclose in order to access the Fiendsmith engine, of course, and Requiem because it's the heart of the Fiendsmith engine together with Engraver. Then for my current side deck, I play 1 Griffin inside because if you know your opponent cannot play through this and you have to go first, then this card just easily wins you games. I don't like Floodgates, but it is what it is, and it's an insane card to out. It's even a light fiend, so it's pretty much a Fiendsmith card. Then I play 2 of these because at my locals we have a lot of FTKing going around, and I don't want to get FTK'd, so I use this to punish them. And hand traps really aren't that much of a problem in this deck because you have so many ways in order to get rid of your hand. So it's not false to run hand traps inside deck or even in main, but I don't like, I'm more of a board breaker guy myself. So I just run this for the FTK and for in time. Then I play this card myself. I hate this card with all my entire heart. I really dislike this card, but it is needed in this format. So I rather not play it, and it also stops FTKing. If your locals doesn't have much FTKing going around, you can just go for the Super Poly side deck. I will show that in the Fiendsmith Infernity Fiendlink guide. Then 2 Trust, always been good. 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Feather Duster. I don't really have to explain these cards because Trust searches almost everything to get your combo started in the deck or your board breakers. And board breakers are really good this meta, so don't sleep on them. And 3 Evenly, best board breaker for life. I love this card. Always kills every deck. And we just negate it with Barrier, of course, but it's so good. And on 1D Barrier in order to search of Trust. And yeah, it's such a good board breaker. Well, that pretty much was the deck profile. I hope you all enjoyed. Yeah, next week I will try to post as much as I can. The guide, the new combos, and everything else. I really love doing this, of course, and yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. So without further ado, Infernity best deck, Infernity for life. Have a nice day.